I love the culture here at Girl Power Alliance. It's definitely a special group of ladies. There's just something amazing when you have authentic kingdom community. And I also have to add that one of the things that really stuck out to me is that here we have something where I believe that when you think about the network marketing industry, I think there's a lot of things that people you might hear complain about the network marketing industry that are absolutely redeemed and handled from a kingdom perspective with this company.
Every woman I know needs this.
It's been totally transformational.
I knew that something was shifting and changing on my way here. That was going to be huge. I just didn't realize.
People are, they're parched, they're starving, they're dry. They want hope. We're bringing hope. Hope for a better world, hope for a better life, hope for better relationships, and hope for more income.
It's not just about sowing into other people, but sowing into myself. That's kingdom.
I would say that my experience here has been supernatural.
It would be empowering. It would be freedom.
It would be expansive.
It would be revival,
Transformational,
empowering,
truly life-changing.
I would say redeemed.
It would be belonging.
What we're doing here is we're giving oxygen to the people that need it the most. We're giving oxygen to the kingdom builders. We're giving oxygen to the leaders. And from that oxygen, as they're building the wall in front of their own homes, they're sustaining their own homes, then out of the overflow, they're going to change the world. I can't change the government. I can't change the food supply. I can't change anything, but I can change me. And when I change me, I change everybody around me. Just by osmosis, when you change, the people in your atmosphere begin to change. They can't help it. They don't even maybe know that it's happening, but all of a sudden you look around and the world looks different. Inside this community, we believe with all of our hearts that when you change yourself, you change the world.
I now know that I'm not alone, that there are other women in the world that are pursuing God's heart, His kingdom, and becoming all that He's purposed them to be, and having tools to do that in whatever realm or sphere of influence we're in is so powerful and life-changing.
Change yourself, change the world.
Change yourself, change the world.
Change yourself, change the world.
Change yourself, change the world. There's no competition in the kingdom.
Hello, friends. Welcome to this onboarding call or welcome call overview. Sorry about that. I am Crystal. I'm over here in Colorado. So if you guys could pop in where you guys are from down in the chat so that we can see where you guys are all from. And tonight we are going to hear from a very special woman, Lemon. I got the privilege of meeting her online, and she has just helped me through so many things. She has been a two-time Forbes featured podcaster, which is amazing. She is also a Radiant Academy speaker, and she's a coach and leader here at GPA. So I want to welcome Lemon to give you guys all the great information she's going to fill you in with today.
Well, thank you, Crystal. I am so excited to be here, and I appreciate you guys. Can we give a hand to Crystal? Crystal just joined a month ago, and when I was like, I really would love somebody on my team to introduce me tonight, she immediately volunteered, and I was like, I love that. I love that so much, and I think that's what we do here. We empower leaders. And so is it okay with everybody tonight? Drop in the chat if it's okay. If I share a roadmap with you that is focused on kingdom principles, it is focused on leadership development, it is focused on financial freedom. Like we have a saying around here, we want to create more debt-free Christian households. Is it cool if that's what I talk about for the next 25-ish minutes? Are we good with that? I love Gloria. Gloria's giving me a thumbs up. I love Gloria, thank you. Gloria, I love seeing your face every time you are in the room. I just get so excited. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share screen. We're going to talk about some really cool, fun things. Everybody can see my screen. We're all kosher. I love this. This is great. So the roadmap I want to go over tonight is really, it's proven. Okay. So who else if you've been in a service-based industry or anything like that, where else does somebody tell you that I can prove that this works to you? And it actually worked. And I'm going to tell you, I'm living proof that this actually works. So you're going to be able to build a profitable lifestyle business. Who would like a profitable lifestyle business? Drop me if you would like that. You want the power of leverage. I was a service provider. And so I just had this conversation actually with somebody the other day. What she said to me is she said, I am so good at bringing in the clients, but like fulfilling the work and, doing all these contracts. She's like, I actually had no time freedom. And so I'm going to talk about creating some leverage, some time freedom here, residual income. Okay. Who doesn't love a good residual income? Who doesn't want to get paid every month for work that you did months or years prior? And then we're going to talk about how you can be way more valuable to your audience that you serve, and then also equip you for the calling God has for you. We've all heard that saying that God does not call the equipped, he equips the called. And that's exactly what we're going to do here tonight. And I'm so excited to share that with you. So how we do this is through this amazing, amazing opportunity that we have called Kingdom Alliance. And it is really focused on Christ-centered resources and opportunities for you. We're really putting Jesus at the forefront of everything. And so we have a women's side, Girl Power Alliance. We launched first, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of our backstory here in a minute. And then our husbands, I don't know about you, my husband got a little jealous seeing all the growth and everything that was happening in my world. He's like, I need to do this. And some of you guys actually take Radiant Leadership Academy with my husband now, Glenn. Shout out to him. He took the kids out of the house so I could do this kid free. But it's so cool to see how Girl Power Alliance and Real Men Alliance impacts real families. I'm going to tell you, it's like a quick story that just happened only 2 weeks ago. Molly's on here. She can tell you, I was telling her about this story. So I have been in Girl Power Alliance since the very beginning. I've been here. I want to say that it was only like 2 months after pre-launch that I kind of got in here. And of course, so my family's been watching me grow, seeing me take classes, go do all of the things that I'm going to talk about here. And then when my husband got involved in January, of course, now he's going to Radiant Leadership Academy, which I'm going to explain in a little bit. But they saw their dad growing consistently. And the coolest thing happened. So my 12-year-old, he said to me, it was last week, he said, hey, Mom, he said, you get up early to do quiet time with God, right? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. And he's like, cool, can you start waking me up? Because I think it's important. He's like, God has a plan for me, and I think it's important. That's how I start my day. I'm like, yes, of course I will do that for you. But then he turned to my husband and he said, Dad, is it okay if I start going to the RMA calls with you, or at least watching the replay? Can I take some of the classes? And he was like, yeah, of course. He's like, why though? I want to hear the why. And he said, as I'm getting ready to go to middle school, he's like, I think it's really important that I surround myself with good, godly men. And if Laurie Herbers is on here, the first course he took was journaling with God. And it's so cool to see how he is developing this relationship with the Lord. And it's because that's all he watches his dad and I do. And that's really, I love what Molly said, it's generational here. And it's so cool that we have the opportunity to do that here and see what is possible. So that's kind of what I want to talk about tonight. So our mission, and I said this a little bit ago, is to help more Christian families around the world become debt-free and financially free. What would you guys do if you had no debt? Or if you knew, let's say your mortgage was paid off and you had that extra money sitting around, what would you do every month? I'm a vision caster. I like to dream big. That's all my husband and I do. We are big dreamers. I would love to see in the chat, like, what would you do if just your mortgage, like you didn't have to worry about that anymore? I know we would travel. I'd probably be on the beach a lot, to be honest. I'm a beach bum yeah, Kathy, I would travel. There's ministries that I would fund in full. There's all kinds of things that I would do if we were completely debt free. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Because of Girl Power Alliance, my family will be debt free this year. Minus the new house that we are buying, we will be debt free this year. How exciting is that? So let me tell you a little bit about the origin here of Girl Power Alliance. So this is my friend, Michelle Schaefer. She is a very close, amazing friend of mine. And Michelle has been in the network marketing industry for about 20 years, which is crazy when I think about this. And if Bobby were here, I like to remind Bobby, he's been doing it longer than I've been alive. And so they really they know what they're talking about when it comes to this space. They've done multiple seven figures, and Michelle walked away from that in 2019 to start GPA. And she had this vision. If anybody knows anything about If Gathering and things, like, she thought Girl Power Alliance was going to be local chapters that we're just going to be able to hang out and, get together and network. That's what the original vision was here. And then we all know what happened in 2020, right? The world got rocked. And so, of course, right, she's got to pivot. She's got to talk to God about what we're going to do. And again, she walked away from this industry that she has known and has provided for her family for almost 20 years. And then in 2022, I love this. Some of the ladies came to Michelle, and, because they pivoted GPA into a membership, which we still have. And they said, what if we turn this into an income opportunity? What if we turn this into network marketing? And right in that moment, Michelle was like, okay, yeah, we're going to do an old thing a new way. And anybody who is in this industry, I know Dr. Sadie is here. There's some women that have been in network marketing for a long time, and they will tell you we are literally doing an old thing a very new way. We are putting Christ at the center of everything that we do. It is the reason that I'm here. I was a total network marketing hater. I made fun of it before this company, actually, which is really sad. I hate that about myself. I made fun of it so much. And then, but because we're doing something so different here, I'm like, yeah, this is exactly the place that I want to be. And so we're open to men and women now all over the world. I keep trying to push Michelle. I'm like, we need like a youth alliance or something. I don't know. We need something like that, because now my kids are interested and we need to get them in here. But I love our tagline. It's change yourself, change the world. And I just told you a little bit of my story, and I can tell you, like, when you change yourself, you change the world. I'm so excited about what this means for just even my circle, like, it's a youth line. See, okay, Ferris, screenshot all of these, send them off, like, put them in a folder somewhere. There's a need for it. Okay. So it's so cool to see how we're growing everywhere. We actually have more countries. We're in like the Solomon Islands now. Like, you could literally be anywhere in the world and be a part of this community. We've been everywhere. So Michelle was in Forbes. I was just in Forbes twice, as Crystal told you, talking about what we're doing here, which is amazing. Sean Bowles has interviewed Michelle. Like, we've kind of been everywhere talking about what we're doing. People are taking notice of what we're doing because, like I said, we're doing an old thing a new way. And people are like, wait a minute. They're turning their head. They're looking at what they're doing over there at that Girl Power Alliance, at Real Men Alliance, because I kind of want in. I kind of want in on what you're doing. I think it's beautiful to see how so many organizations, and to see how we're growing across the globe, and it's just going to get bigger. I'm so excited about what we're doing. Oh, I have 6 children and would sign them all up. See, I love that. So what we've kind of figured out here from doing this and talking to a lot of the people in here are service-based and everything. So let me ask you this. Who needs some leverage? If you need leverage, type leverage in the chat. Who needs some income that comes in that actually has nothing to do with you? Or you need to leverage other course creators, or you need to leverage other people. See, okay, I love that, leverage. But who also needs cash flow? Like, I don't know about you, but this economy is not for the faint of heart these days. If you're in the US, it's not cool. I'm not a big fan. Cash flow. Everybody needs cash flow. And then also, who would like to do that in alignment? Who wants to do that with kingdom alignment? I know I've been in business since 2011. That makes me sound very old when I say that. And when I had every coach I hired, every program I hired, it was all very new age. New age is, and there's all kinds of things that creep in, right, in business. And I just never felt good. I was like, I can't actually step fully into what these people are asking me to do. I can't fully go all in because I don't align. But here, and I make a joke with Ferris and Molly and Michelle all the time, our co-founders, I'm like, there's not one thing that you've ever put out that I'm like, I hit my spirit wrong. Not one time. And I've been here for almost 2 years. And so there really is some beautiful leverage. The cash flow is great. And I'm going to talk about that later, but I can feel good about what we're doing here. I feel good referring my friends here because I know that everything we do, we are putting Jesus first and foremost. So I want to talk about this leverage that you guys get here. It is a done for you membership. Has anybody tried to create a membership before? Because that's what I was trying to do when Molly reached out to me about being a part of this community. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work to create a membership and keep up with that membership and customer service and all those things. Like, shout out to the corporate team for dealing with all that, because you don't have to. You get to leverage this membership. You get to leverage all the courses. You get to leverage the live coaching, which there is a ton of live coaching. You get to leverage the certifications. We just certified last night a whole new crop of radiant leadership and life coaches, which is amazing. I'm so excited. And it's really all, yeah, see, we just spoke. See, Molly's already on it. Like, how incredible is that we get to do that? And we are really focused on personal, professional, and leadership development. Amazing. Everybody's obsessed. If you walk into any bookstore or anything like that, that's all they're kind of talking about is personal, professional, leadership development. The walls are lined with it. And you get to leverage that here. So I talked about this Done For You membership. Okay. How amazing is this? Let me talk about this. You have the Radiant Leadership Academy, which is a 16-week biblical leadership program. It's ICF accredited. I have all the certs up on my wall on this side, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have now, this is when I tell you, I've gone through this material 10 times, 10, between taking it for myself and teaching it every single, it's like reading scripture every single time you're digging a little deeper.
Shut up.
The world, something else is just being revealed to you. And so I, again, 10 out of 10 would recommend taking this. Then we have the Radiant Leadership Coaching, which Molly just mentioned in the comments. We just graduated 30 new women for that program. And they actually get to now go facilitate their own Radiant Leadership Academy classes. And then starting next week, we have the KIM10 Speaker Academy. So if you have wanted to speak on podcasts, on stage, on summits, if you just want to be a better communicator overall, then you're going to want to take this, because wait until I tell you, I'm going to get there. I'm going to tell you how much it costs to do that. And you're going to be mind blown. We also have 350 on-demand trainings that you can do anytime you want. We've done for you marketing tools, which is amazing. We have 3 sales funnels included in your membership. Guys, when I owned a marketing agency, I charged $5,000 a piece for a funnel, minimally. You have 5+ live monthly calls, which is amazing. We have a leadership mastermind call, a weekly. Our upcoming leadership mastermind call, guys, is with Dr. Caroline Leaf. For what? You get that here as a member. That is what you get. How incredible is that? We have a weekly prayer call. We have marketing resources for you. So if you're like, marketing is not my jam, it's okay. We got you covered. And then this community is hands down the most supportive community on planet Earth. And I feel confident saying that. So some of that done for you tech, you have a 24-hour sneak peek. So you could send somebody, and it's all tracked to you. You could send somebody full VIP access to the membership for 24 hours. So they can go experience it themselves. We have a Sacred 60. It's like 75 hard, but Jesus focused. We have a sales funnel, and you could be a merch affiliate, which is for the merch affiliate is free to do. Like, how amazing is that? And you can get paid on 3 different levels of being a merch affiliate. Like, amazing. Amazing. Okay. Cash flow. I saw a lot of questions or comments about cash flow. I love residual income, and it's so cool that that is something we have here. So whenever somebody enrolls, and we're going to talk about what that looks like in a minute, whenever somebody enrolls in the membership with your link, you get paid $40 to $100, and that is paid in 1 week arrears. If you're in your first 30 days, we double it. We double it. So it's like a no-brainer to come and hang out with us here, because we're going to double your money for your first 30 days on that instant enrollment bonus. Then you get a retail bonus, which is amazing. So any of those certification programs, you can actually sell retail and get paid anywhere from $750 to $1,500 every time you sell one of those. Then we have a member bonus pool, which is amazing. So anytime somebody comes in and they're a member, if you've ever done network marketing, think of it as like your customers, right? 10 to 25% every single month of their membership. Where else are you getting paid that? Then we have our tier advancement bonus, which is amazing. So as you start moving up, you know, in the ranks, you start growing a team, things are happening. That bonus just for moving up is anywhere from $150 to $25,000. Now, this part's my favorite is the leadership bonus. As you start moving up, you can get paid anywhere from $200 to $30,000 every single month. I know that sounds so crazy. What would you do if you know every single month on the 15th of the month, Girl Power Alliance was going to deposit $30,000 into your checking account as just one of the ways that you got paid? What would you do? What organizations would you support? Like, what would you do with that? I know, like, there's a ministry that is near and dear to me. I love it. That ministry only costs $20,000 a year to fund in full. I'm like, this leadership bonus would literally fund them. Just 1 month of my leadership bonus, and not even the whole leadership bonus, would fund that ministry in full for the entire year. And it provides food to like food insecure children. I could feed an entire community of children who were worried about what they're going to eat over the weekend with 1 month of that leadership bonus. Yeah, African ministry outreach. Like, there's so many things that you can do. And then you get paid just like any other network marketing company, right? You get paid, you know, for the people on your team who are also building a team and enrolling and doing amazing things. But what's different about here is you can get paid through infinity. Infinity. That is, and we are still so new. Like, we've only been, you know, official for like a year and a half. Like, there is so much available to you by being here in the beginning, which is amazing. In infinity, forever and ever. And then we like free stuff. Who likes free stuff? I like free stuff. This company is so insanely generous. It is not even funny. The comp plan alone is generous, right? Like, it's amazing. But then they also give us free stuff. So we have an influencer escape coming up, which we are announcing details. I mean, like, beginning of April, right? Like, that's Monday. That's what I thought. Monday, we're going to announce those details. You're going to want to be in for that. And then for the influencer escape, which you can see, it's looking a little tropical. So that, to me, it tells me that we're going to need some cool luggage. And this isn't any luggage. It is fancy luggage. It is high-tech luggage. You can charge your phone. I hate when I'm in an airport and you have to like stand awkwardly in like the middle of the airport and try to charge your cell phone, or like those ones in the seat. And then people are like trying to, no, absolutely not. You can charge your phone right on your luggage. Say goodbye to those weird, awkward encounters. And you have the chance to becoming a founding ambassador. So you get this luggage for being a founding ambassador, which is amazing. And you have until September the 30th to do that. Who's going to be a founding ambassador? Comment founding ambassador in the chat if you're like, I want to be a founding ambassador. Because I know that Ferris and Molly are on here. Yeah, founding, I love it. Yes. I want to see so many founding ambassadors in this. I want to fill the stage this year with founding ambassadors who get to say, I was here in the beginning and I helped pioneer this company. I did that. I was here. That's incredible to me. So how does it work? It's so easy. I'm going to tell you, this is so easy. All you have to do is be super engaged, right? Take the courses. We just launched this really beautiful program. We launched a loyalty program. You actually can get gift cards to buy merch simply for engaging with the community, for being a member and taking courses. It's very simple. I thought about it and I was like, wait, I'm going to use that to buy either like cute merch at Activate, which I'm going to talk about, or Christmas. Like, how easy is that? Simply because I was growing personally and professionally, I can use it for free stuff. Amazing. I love that. And then talk about it. Just get really loud about what God's doing and how you're growing and your takeaways, and repeat that process. That's really it. You get to work around your schedule. You don't have to worry about supply chain issues or any of those crazy things. I know if you're in the States, right? We just had that bridge collapse in Baltimore. That is actually one of the 3 ways to get into like the Baltimore port. And so that's literally like a whole port is now kind of like it's lost like a third of its ability to produce, like that is going to have a major impact on shipping. We don't have that issue here. You get to sign up and immediately you have access, right? You don't have to worry about these crazy mandates. You don't have to worry about weird things. You literally just need Wi-Fi, your dream, and a device. And it's a tax write-off. I know taxes this year. I've seen a lot of complaints about taxes this year if you're in the States. And so you get to write this off as it's beautiful. I love that about what we do here. I do have to say, right? I can't like promise that you're going to come in and make like a gazillion dollars, right? It's based off of your own efforts, your own influence, all those kind of things. Really you get out what you're going to put in. And so, you make of it what you want, my friends. So, and then I know a lot of you commented alignment. There was a lot of comments about alignment. And so what I love about just what we're doing here is there really is Jesus at the forefront. And so I'm going to like tell this like little like secret story. I don't know if Molly even knows that I know this, but when I was first joining Girl Power Alliance, they were vetting one of my courses. And I'm pretty sure Molly and Ferris can confirm, but I think I have the biggest course inside of Girl Power Alliance. It is huge. It's 38 modules, 20 minutes a piece. And Molly was like, okay, well, we have to vet this program, before we put it in. I could see in my back office how often they were checking the content, downloading workbooks, and reviewing my content before they said it was okay to be in here. And that to me, and knowing that mine's the biggest, I think, in here, I'm like, and it's faith-based, right? So I'm talking about Jesus and that entire course. And they vetted that whole thing. And I said, you know what? Yeah, it's a whopper. It is. Yeah, it's a big one. But I was like, if they are willing to take the time to vet this big old program that I've created, it was like a 12-week program, guys. Like, it was big. If they're willing to do that, then I can feel good about everything in here. I know that you're focused on kingdom impact. I know that we're keeping Christ at the center. And I know that I'm going to get good content here. I know that people are going to be here and supporting me and pouring into me if they're willing to take that time to invest in me before I even got in here. So I'm kind of obsessed with what we do here. And then I mentioned Activate a little bit ago. Activate is our annual conference. If you guys were at Activate, just drop one word to describe Activate for me. I would love to hear your thoughts. It is amazing. We're in San Diego for 2.5 days. We're going to the Hard Rock this year. And you saw a little bit from that first video. We were doing baptisms, all these incredible things. This is what I love about Girl Power Alliance is we did the baptisms, and it was a lot of people in Girl Power Alliance getting baptized. There was one woman who was up on that roof. She was not a part of our conference. And if you guys were there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She had just given her life to Christ after coming out of Islam. And her husband had been telling her she needed to make this public declaration. And then she saw us. She saw us up on the roof, went and grabbed some clothes, and immediately hopped in that pool so she could be baptized as well. There was people watching at their windows. There was people, watching everywhere. People, we were up there praising Jesus. We were singing worship songs. To me, like, that's kingdom impact. That's what we get to do here. We get to grow personally and professionally, and we get to pour it back out into others. It is amazing. Yeah, Brenda, it gives me chills too. It's amazing to see how God could use this to make that impact. And we're never going to know the impact that that's going to have on her and her family and generations to come. But it was because we were there on that roof that she had that opportunity. And we'll just never know. Like, we'll never know what those people in their hotel windows were thinking. We're never going to know what people on the streets were thinking. Like, we're never going to know. But I know God was working in that moment. And so if you're like, I could, and it's a tax write-off, guys. You can write this off. Your room, your food, your plane ticket, all of it. It's all a write-off. Come hang out with us and see what it's like to be in a room of women who literally just want to support you and pour into you and watch you succeed and praise Jesus the whole time that you're doing it. It is amazing. So I talked about this earlier. Leverage, cash flow, and alignment. We have all of them here. They are literally all just waiting for you, which I can't believe that we offer this much in this community. I want to ask you, like, how long are you going to sit there and tell yourself, like, I'll have leverage someday? I'll work on my cash flow. You know, I'm working on it, but it's not really changing. I could really use some alignment. I'm tired of being in a room of people who don't believe what I believe. Like, how long are you going to let yourself sit in that place? How long are you going to push off the leverage and the cash flow and the alignment? Because all of these things have Jesus at the forefront. And so how long are you going to keep allowing it to sit on the back burner? I hope you're all telling me you're not going to let it sit on the back burner anymore. I hope that's what you're going to tell me. And so how to get started. It is so easy. It is so easy to get started here. You just choose your membership. You could be a basic member where you're going to get 200 on-demand trainings. You're going to get marketing resources, an accountability call. There's, incredible thing. The weekly prayer call. We usually have a financial freedom call, but we're not going to have one tomorrow because it's Good Friday. So we're not going to have one tomorrow. Or you have the VIP membership. So you get all of those certifications. So you could take the Kingdom Academy, Kingdom Speaker Academy that starts in a week or so. You could take the Radiant Leadership Academy. We just graduated 30 new people. And so how amazing is that? Like, there's going to be 30 new classes started. And we have our first one starting in Spanish. I am so excited to announce that we are starting our first one in Spanish in April. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And so you get those 350 on-demand trainings. You get the done for you marketing tools. You get all 3 funnels. Like, you get incredible things here for $399 down and $149 a month. Y'all, I used to pay that for just my Kajabi membership. What? And like I said, normally we do financial freedom to fast track your success. However, it's Good Friday, so we don't, but you have a replay up from last week. It is available as soon as you get in and get started. So it's time. Like, it's just time to be here. It's time to do something different. It is time to do what you said you were going to do at the beginning of 2024. It's time to decide that you're going to be different and do different things. So while you're sitting here, you're thinking about this, I'm going to play a quick video from our founders for you. And while I do, you're actually going to get a text from the person who invited you here being like, are you ready to get started? Here's my link. Are you ready to get started? So I'm going to play this for you and then I'm going to come back, but you're just going to love it. Be on lookout. If you do not get a text from somebody, put it in the chat and somebody will reach out to you. Okay. You are getting a text right now, friend.
People they're parched, they're starving, they're dry. They want hope. We're bringing hope. Hope for a better world, hope for a better life, hope for better relationships, and hope for more income.
Through our unique platform, you can take part in an industry that is producing $1 billion a day. That's the digital creator economy.
You come in for one thing and you leave completely transformed. It's unbelievable. I've never seen transformations like this in any environment, in network marketing, personal development, in the church. I've never seen God get a hold of people and help them to see their true identity and begin to walk it out the way that it's happening here.
I don't believe that we were supposed to work 40 hours a week for 40 years of our lives away from the people that we love and that we work so hard to provide for. We will help you build a wall of financial security around your family that cannot be taken down.
Inside this community, we believe with all of our hearts that when you change yourself, you change the world.
The time is now. Join us. This is the Kingdom Alliance.
Guys, I love that video so much. I just get excited because the time is now. We're going to do things differently in 2024. You literally just have to make a decision that you want to do things differently. You have to make a decision that you're not going to tell yourself the same old story. We're going to do things different. We're going to do it together. We're going to partner together. You have so much support here. And so I'm excited to welcome you to the family officially, right? I can't wait to see you all in the ambassador group and hanging out with us. And so I want to say welcome officially, and I will see you all in the group. Enjoy the rest of your night, my friend.